A few months ago, the WHO promised that an investigatory independent team would be sent to China to investigate the origins of the pandemic. That statement was obviously a joke, in the sense that it was never going to happen, but now China has made it official. My name is Soran and welcome to the channel. Stick around until the end, this video is going to get interesting. I want to bring the story up because there are so many fake statements in this that it's quite crazy. The WHO director says that he's shocked that China is not allowing a team from the WHO to come into China and check out the origins of the pandemic. He says that he's very disappointed with this news. And he says that he is very eager to get the mission underway as soon as possible, which I don't mean to be cynical, but I don't think that was ever going to happen to begin with anyways. So let's take a look at what's going on here. This CNN article is saying that the WHO team has been blocked from entering China to study the origins of the coronavirus pandemic. The WHO Director General, Tedros, and a very complicated name, which I'm not going to try to pronunciate, said 2 scientists on the United Nations team had already left their home countries for Wuhan when they were told that Chinese officials had not approved the necessary permissions to enter the country. The arrangements had been jointly agreed with China in advance. I'm very disappointed with this news, Tedros told a news conference in Geneva on Tuesday in Switzerland. I've been in contact with senior Chinese officials and I have once again made clear that the mission is a priority for WHO and the international team. Tedros said WHO was eager to get the mission underway as soon as possible and that he had been given assurance that Beijing was speeding up the internal procedure for the earliest possible deployment. Isn't that nice? The earliest possible deployment. The WHO officials have long been negotiating with Beijing to allow a team of global scientists access to key sites to investigate the origin of the virus, first detected in Wuhan in December 2019. Can you believe that's over a year ago now? That's like 1 year and a month ago now. Time moves so fast, and it's likely jump from an unidentified host species to humans. In May, the WHO agreed to hold an inquiry into the global response to the pandemic after more than 100 countries signed a resolution calling for an independent probe. The newest development today is that China is in close communication with the WHO on COVID-19 origins mission. And look, guys, the reason that I'm skeptical about the WHO ever being allowed to send in an independent team to actually investigate what went on December 19 is that ever since the US withdrew its funding from for the WHO, China stepped in and they filled up that vacuum to the point where now China is the second biggest donor to the WHO. They're up to a total of $86 million. $86 million every single year. That is an enormous amount of money. Most of it is coming directly from China into the headquarters of the WHO and then delegated from there. But it's not really a matter of where the money is landing. It's a matter of the influence that China has been able to buy in the vacuum that the US left when they pulled out of their deal and their funding of the WHO. China gained a lot of power. So it's not really likely that an investigation was ever going to happen. Oh, and by the way, who do you think is the biggest contributor to the WHO? Well, that's Bill Gates. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And isn't it just beautiful that Bill Gates is part of producing a lot of these new vaccines for the pandemic, and at the same time he's the main contributor to the organization that's supposed to greenlight a lot of them. Not a conflict of interest at all. In the end, I don't think we're ever going to get a real answer as to how the origins, how the pandemic actually started. I think what we have so far is just a bunch of theories, and in a way I'm afraid that that's all is ever going to be, just theories, right? But what do you think? Is it important that we get to the bottom of this? or is it something that, you know, no longer, is it in the past, no longer important? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching the video until the end. I really appreciate it, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, to not miss out on the daily videos that I'm pushing out to you guys. So have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.